glance with amusement. She steps forward, eyeing my outfit.
Nice dress, scrub.
She flicks her bracelet-lined wrist, and her coffee goes flying. It hits me right on the chest.
Too bad it's all wet.
Dark, warm liquid splatters all over me. I splutter and cough, backing away. A rush fills my ears, but I can still make out her laughter. She joins Summer and Jay, and the three of them all drive off to school together. I stand there, dripping with coffee, utterly humiliated. I turn and run into my house, tears streaming down my face.
Reina, you want to eat upma?
I said I'm not hungry! I climb the stairs to my room, shut the door, and throw my books on the floor. I stand there next to my bed, tears of humiliation streaming down my face. But bit by bit, my humiliation morphs into fury. I change into jeans and a sweatshirt, then with shaking fingers, I open my desk drawer and take out the magic pen. Vivi is going to pay for that. I get to school and walk straight past the cool kids' lockers, not even sparing them a glance. I head straight to my locker, pen in hand, ready to make my next move. I open the door and am about to slip inside when...
Girl, your drawing was on point.
I turn around to see Quinn beaming at me. She holds up her hand. I quickly stuff the pen back in my pocket and give her a high five. She shakes her hand off.
Ooh, girl, those fingers are like ice.
I quickly put my hand back in my pocket. So, the article got a good response?
Good? It's been killer. We had to print more.
Then she leans in and wiggles her eyebrows.
And hopefully we'll get more of the goods today. Let me know if you hear anyone blurt out anything juicy.
I just nod as Quinn walks away. Little does she know there will definitely be more of the goods. And soon.
Reina, hey.
I pause with one foot in my locker. Jay looks down at it, then back up to me.
You hanging out in your locker again?
I ignore his question, then step back, closing the door. What's up?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry about this morning. Summer and Vivi were totally out of line and...
You don't have to apologize for them.
Yeah, but I feel like it's my fault.
I make a face. For talking to me? Are you saying we can't be friends now? His jaw tightens.
No, of course we can. Summer doesn't decide who my friends are. I told her that this morning.
I don't know how to respond to that. But I do know one thing. You deserve better. He looks up, his eyes meeting mine. Then he scans my face and sighs.
She's not normally like that. I guess she was just a little jealous.
I snort. A little? She tried to attack me.
Her friends get her going sometimes, that's all.
I shake my head, feeling sick to my stomach. Summer clearly still has him under her spell. Do you really believe that, Jay? He shrugs and looks down.
Anyway, you come into the game tomorrow night?
I bark out a laugh. No.
Why not? It's the first game of the year.
I give him a look. No offense, but I'm not really a football fan. I do hope you guys win, though.
Oh, come on. Pretty please.
He pouts comically, and I laugh again. You'll have the entire stadium cheering you on. You don't need me there. His expression turns serious, and his gaze moves between my eyes.
But I want you there.
My pulse skyrockets. My God, those words from his lips? I sway toward him as if drawn by a magnet. Something sparks in the air between us, and I swear there's a hint of longing in his eyes.
Jay! I'd like a word.
His gaze snaps up to his father's, and I instantly take a step back. Jay's face falls.
Can it wait?
The principal's eyes flick to mine, but just barely.
No, it can't, and for God's sake, tuck in that jersey. We can't have the quarterback walking around looking so slovenly.
I grimace, but Jay just sighs, then adjusts his jersey. He gives me a tight smile before following his father.
I'll catch up with you later.
I watch them go. Mr. Armstrong has always been a hard ass, criticizing Jay for every little thing. He and Jay used to fight all the time when we were younger. Well, when Mr. Armstrong was home. He was always busy working late nights and then yelling at Jay in the mornings for not being perfect. Apparently, not much has changed over the years. They disappear around the corner, and I look around, realizing the halls have emptied. I'm finally alone. I step into my locker and close the door. The glow lights my face, and the coolness calms my nerves. I run my hand along all the names and initials and look at the pen in my hands. Who had this pen before me? What secrets were revealed? A cold wind sweeps through the locker, and I shiver, pulling the hood of my sweatshirt onto my head. I take the cap off my pen and write the name of my next victim, Vivi Baez. I avoid Vivi for the first half of the day. I'm going to wait until lunchtime, when the whole school is around. I enter the cafeteria just as the lunch bell rings. The popular kids' table is in the middle of the room, and I make a beeline for it. Vivi is already there, sitting with Summer, Peter, and Marcus. I take in her long, shiny black hair, her designer clothes, and my anger from this morning returns. But it's quickly overpowered by a sense of anticipation. I can't wait to witness her downfall. A smile creeps onto my face as I wonder, what will the magic locker unearth about this rich bitch? Whatever it is, I know it'll be good. My steps slow as I approach the table. She's laughing at something, but she senses me there and looks up. I shoot her a smile as her eyes lock with mine. She goes stiff and shoots up out of her seat.
Viv, what are you doing?
A cold wind sweeps by us. Vivi's eyes go wide. Her mouth contorts strangely, and she speaks.
I was so poor growing up. I used to dumpster dive for dinner with my mom.
The cafeteria falls silent, and I feel my own eyes widen. Whoa. Vivi used to be dirt poor? Summer stares at her as if confused. Marcus and Peter look at each other, clearly unsure of what to say. The table next to theirs starts whispering, and pretty soon, those whispers spread throughout the cafeteria. Vivi watches it happen, aghast. Everyone is staring at her, pointing at her, murmuring in hushed tones, pity marring their faces. Undiluted power courses through me in waves. This is going to crush her. Admitting she was poor in front of the whole school? This has got to be Vivi's worst nightmare come to life. But as soon as that thought enters my mind, Vivi's face hardens. I watch as she gets to her feet and climbs onto the table in her stiletto heels. She puts 2 fingers in her mouth and lets loose an ear-piercing whistle.
Everybody, shut the hell up!
The cafeteria falls silent again. She slams her hands onto her hips and glares down at everyone.
So what if I used to be poor? Having no money made me the person I am today, and I'm not ashamed of it. Besides, thanks to my mom's bracelets, I now have more money than all you scrubs combined.
She flips her hair over her shoulder and flips everyone the bird.
So you can all kiss my rich ass.
Someone starts a slow clap. And pretty soon, the whole cafeteria is on their feet, cheering for her, smiling at her. No. It's not supposed to happen like this. She's supposed to be humiliated. Vivi soaks up the applause, bowing and blowing air kisses, and all I can do is stand there watching. Disappointment churning like acid in my stomach. The lunch aide comes hurrying over and shoos Vivi off the table. She steps down gracefully, right into Summer's waiting arms. The 2 girls hug each other, and my stomach sinks further. I look off to the left and